Hi, everyone. Dr. Elizabeth Bonet here. Dr. Liz, welcome to the Hypnotize Me podcast. Before we jump in, please note that the podcast is not mental health treatment, nor should it replace mental health treatment. If you need psychotherapy or hypnotherapy, please seek treatment from a trained professional. I do hypnosis all over the world, so please feel free to contact me through my website, drlizhypnosis.com, DRLIZ hypnosis.com. Hi, everyone. Dr. Liz here. Today, I wanted to give you more in-depth information about the Sleep Better, Feel Better program. It starts May 5th, 2020. So if you're listening to this far in the future, it may be running again, but this is the original date of it, May 5th, 2020. And I decided to go ahead and run it during this time of the pandemic because people really are struggling with their sleep. I worked on it for the better part of a year and had already planned to launch it in May before any of this happened. But I think right now it's even more important actually because people are struggling with their sleep. You know, I struggled with sleep a lot of my life. My undergraduate college honors thesis was actually on nightmares and the relationship to anxiety. So that was when I was, 21 or something, 21, 22. I've been studying sleep ever since then. So that's coming on 30 years here. And there is a relationship, by the way, between nightmares and anxiety. I know there's a popular sleep doctor, Dr. Bruce, and he recently published a blog post all about nightmares during the pandemic and why we're having them. I know I had one last night. I wouldn't call it a nightmare, but I had this anxious dream about something related to the pandemic. And then a couple nights before that, I had a dream that like my kids didn't have masks and we were out in public and I was so worried about them, all of that. So, dreams do come up because really they help us process. So who is this program for? It's for anyone struggling with sleep right now. So we're going to be meeting live for 4 weeks in a group format through Zoom. And we're going to work through what's going on with you and your sleep. So obviously there's going to be a lot of education given around sleep and around techniques. There's going to be hypnosis every single week. Those will be recorded as well in case you can't make one. Obviously, you can look at the replay, but the hypnosis itself is also going to be recorded separately so that you can listen to it. My goal for you is for you to learn how to put yourself to sleep, okay? Either at the beginning of the night, some people struggle with that, or in the middle of the night when you wake up, other people struggle with that. Sometimes you struggle with both. Now, another level of the program is one-on-one with me and a custom recording for you to really knock out anything specific to your sleep. I mean, obviously, we're going to be doing that in the group meetings as well, but the recordings are not custom. Now, chances are that if you're still listening to this, you have struggled with sleep in some way. And I want you to know that I've been there. You've probably tried all kinds of stuff, sleeping pills, which have all kinds of side effects, some of them really serious, melatonin, herbs, supplements, exercising, not exercising, caffeine, no caffeine, like all kinds of stuff. I talk to people with insomnia, obviously, all the time. And I can give you a list as long as my arm of things that they have tried. But generally, they haven't tried hypnosis yet. So that's why they're in my office, right? Or virtual appointment, we can say now. And hypnosis is incredibly successful for them. I've never had a case that it didn't help, to be honest. Never. Not one case where they came back and said, none of this worked. Not that I'm saying that it couldn't. I'm sure it could in the future, but it just never has. Partly because what I want you to learn during the 4 weeks is how to use these tools for yourself. I want you to become independent of me or listening to a recording or putting on floating music on YouTube. I've done that myself. I actually put it on a lot to work too because it doesn't really put me to sleep. I want you to have tools that you can use by the end so that you feel like it's manageable for you. And sleep is so important. I ran across a newsletter the other day that linked to what they call the Army's P3 performance triad, and sleep is right at the top of that. And they had all these good statistics about sleep. It's like 25% of all accidents are fatigue related. Soldiers who got 33 more minutes of sleep improved marksmanship and mood. More sleep leads to quicker reaction times, improvement in decision making. Fewer than 4 hours of sleep increases the chance of feeling depressed and is linked with making poor choices. Oof. Right? How many of you get less than 4 hours of sleep? I want you to seriously consider this program if you're getting less than 4 hours of sleep. That's not a lot. Good sleep is linked with greater weight loss and weight maintenance. So poor sleep actually leads to craving more sweets and desserts and in weight gain, not just because of sweets and desserts, but just in general, it's associated with more weight gain. I worked with someone last year and we were working on her sleep, and she wrote me several months later and said, I have lost 25 pounds practically without effort because we got my sleep under control. And I was stunned by that. I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Now, this is my first time running the program. I am going to tell you that, unless you're listening to this in the future and you go and look and you're like, oh, she's run more, right? But for the May 5th, 2021, this is my first time running it, and I'm excited about it. I really do want to help people sleep better and feel better. That's why I named it that. I'm excited to see who shows up, how I can help them. And I'm excited because it's affordable for people. I tried to make it very affordable so that it's affordable, period. But also I would love some good feedback and testimonials after the program. So it's like, all right, you get a price break and I get some good testimonials out of it so that if I decide to run it again, I have those on my site. The ones that are there are from people who I've worked with before, who have experience with me, whether that's professionally or through some of the free groups I've been doing. But I would love to get some specifically about this program. So you can go check it out at drlizhypnosis.com/sleep better. drlizhypnosis.com/sleep better. And I hope you decide to join me. Peace.
I hope you truly enjoyed today's episode. Remember that you can get free hypnosis downloads over at my website, drlizhypnosis.com, drlizhypnosis.com. I work all over the world doing hypnosis. So if you're interested in working with me, please schedule a free consultation over at my website, and we'll see what your goals are and if I can be of service to you in helping you reach them. Finally, if you liked today's episode, please subscribe to the podcast or tell a friend. That way, more and more people learn about the power of hypnosis. All right, everyone, have a wonderful week. Peace.